Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Monday. I hope your weeks are off to a great start. We are going to be discussing a few key altcoin projects in today's video, including Crypto.com, whose mainnet is now imminent, including Polygon. We'll also be taking a look at Elrond, EGLD. I want to first highlight, you may notice THETA nearly breaking into the top 10 altcoins here. Now we're celebrating the fact that THETA network is up over $10. $10.24 right now, equivalent to a market cap that is over $10 billion. In a market that's kind of flat down, THETA has just achieved a new all-time high. So I asked you guys not late last night, but in the evening of, I guess, the 21st of March, so Sunday evening, is THETA hitting $10 before Monday morning? Now, technically, depending on how you're going to analyze this, we did only hit $10 by Monday morning, but it was like in the wee hours of the morning. So the good news is that we've hit $10. Of course, you guys know we are mega bullish fans of THETA. They just keep patenting new high bandwidth video delivery technology, and that's an industry that's only going to grow exponentially, in my opinion. So here's the next question. THETA is at $10. It hit 10 bucks. What is it going to peak at in terms of price during this cycle? So far, we have a little over 600 votes that are in. Here are the choices: $15, $25, $50, or $100. So far, $100 seems to be in the lead. Lend your vote to that discussion, guys. Let us know where you think THETA is going to land at the peak of this cycle. Okay, moving right along, we have this update from Crypto.com. Virtual cards are now available in Europe. This from today, the 22nd of March. Here's the update on Twitter. Launching today, virtual Crypto.com credit cards. Apply for your virtual card in the app. You can enjoy up to 8% back on purchases. This is available for EU and UK app users, and more markets are going to be coming soon. You can apply now on crypto.onelink.me. You can also check out their website for more information. Here's the other update with regard to Crypto.com. CRO mainnet is launching in 72 hours. And this tweet from 2 hours ago, so doing some quick math, the mainnet is launching in 70 hours. Here's our phased roadmap. Number 1, Canis Major, NFTs. Number 2, Draco 2, coin issuance and Ethereum virtual machine. Number 3, Tucana 3, DEX and automated market making, Hydrus 1, smart contract, and finally number 5, Carina 3, DeFi and oracles. More news about that on blog.crypto.com. I'm cautiously optimistic for CRO token. It's a massively growing ecosystem. A lot of good news that we keep discussing every single day. If you haven't checked out Robert's recent video from yesterday on all the nuts and bolts as far as how the Visa card ecosystem works, so the different tiers of MCO, Crypto.com Visa cards, check out that video. It's a great how-to. It's a great tutorial and overview of why you may want to get your hands on an MCO Visa card courtesy of Crypto.com. You can also, as always, use our link. Our code is very simply AB. You apply that code, you're going to get $25 loaded onto your card for free. So do check it out. DeFi news here at DeFi news_info. PolkaFoundry to integrate with Orion Protocol's liquidity boost plugin. DEX building in PolkaFoundry can pool liquidity with Orion DEXs and in others through this partnership. More info available on medium.com. So PolkaFoundry and Orion Protocol collaborate to bring limitless liquidity to DeFi decentralized apps. I was commenting the other day about how there's never a shortage of collaborations and partnerships in this space, which is, if anything, in my opinion, a bullish indicator of all that's happening, all the activity, all of the teamwork and collaboration and cross-pollination of ideas. It's endless. Coreto.io here on Twitter, a new collaboration. Speaking of the devil that completes our vision and takes us to the next level. Starting this week, Coreto will be officially signing a partnership with 0x Polygon, formerly known as MATIC Network. See how it will benefit our community. And that write-up is available here. Coreto partners up with Polygon, formerly known as MATIC Network, still known as MATIC Network as far as its ticker, but handle on Twitter 0x Polygon. Kudos to both of those parties. Blockchain Cuties universe. Okay, we're talking NFTs again here. It's time for great news. Cutineers, we announced our strategic partnership with Decentral Games, the developer of the world's first metaverse casino. We're going to bring great events, music, adventures, and unique NFTs, non-fungible tokens together. You can read more about that announcement here. Blockchain Cuties Universe announced partnership with Decentral Games. I think this is intentionally, as far as their marketing, this is intentionally invoking crypto kitties here, which if you guys were in this space a few years ago, you may remember that craze. Not exactly my cup of tea or my jam, but if this is something that interests you, check it out. We'll link to this, of course, below. IOST here, IOST_official on Twitter. Project update. University-born health tech venture Prax and IOST core developer Eversystem have developed a prototype and completed the first phase of the personal health record. Details are inside here, and you can read more about that here. Japan's medical project Prax completed phase 1 of IOST integration. And not to go off on too much of a tangent here, but this, I always kind of lament the fact that blockchain has so many more applications than what are, currently being developed and explored. I always discuss the major potential that there is in terms of voting, in terms of election integrity and security. I think we're just scratching the surface of that domain. This is another one where I think we're only just scratching the surface. The potential that blockchain can deliver potentially to the medical system. We're only just getting started. So kudos to this initiative here in Japan's medical Prax project. Let's keep an eye on this one and see what happens. We'll link to the details in the description below. Lucian Minsu here. Let's talk some Elrond. More EGLD staking options from Carpathian Stake. Their managed node hosting solution, hero tag integration, and novel BLS derivation scheme for validator keys are innovations that raise the bar for our staking provider community. Hashtag hypergrowth100, day 76, 24 days left, and Elrond's price doing very well. EGLD is the ticker. Market's kind of flat right now, barely up, but EGLD up 5.4% on the day. It's been a little while since we've checked into the price, now up above 100, and just as I say it. All right, well, now just about $144. So kudos to Elrond and the broader team. You can read more about that development here, elrond.com. Road to decentralization. Carpathian Stake joins the Elrond network as staking provider. And beyond those altcoin updates, guys, just wanted to highlight some positive top-level macro news. As far as the numbers go, the pattern and the trend continues to be very positive. Here on Cointelegraph.com, combined DEX, that's decentralized exchange liquidity, tags new all-time high of $10 billion. We're talking Uniswap. And their dominance over the Ethereum DEX sector continues to grow, with Uniswap representing more than half of the sector's combined weekly volume. Again, a new all-time high of $10 billion. Fantastic. And then here on Marca.com, this relates a little bit to the Chili's news that we've been covering as of late with their new partnerships that they've struck out with European football clubs. But not quite. It's a little bit more indirect. But very interestingly, Cristiano Ronaldo, now I guess becoming the Mr. Okung, Russell Okung of his respective league, because Cristiano Ronaldo has now become the first player rewarded with cryptocurrency tokens. So again, we saw Russell Okung demanding to be paid in Bitcoin. Okung of the Carolina Panthers, I think, in the NFL. Now Cristiano Ronaldo, again, first player to be rewarded with crypto tokens. He received 770 fan tokens, JUV, ahead of Juventus's match against Benevento on Sunday as a way of marking his record-breaking goal milestone. Very cool. Read more about that here. We're on Marca.com. I'll link to this below. And finally, we featured Anthony Scaramucci at the top of a video from, 3 or 4, maybe 5 days ago. His firm, Skybridge Capital, is the latest to file a Bitcoin ETF application with the SEC. And at this point, you have to admit, even if you're a skeptic, even if you're Peter Schiff, you have to admit that it's really only a matter of time until the US secures its first Bitcoin ETF. In my country where I am, the true North, strong and free, I'm in Canada. We already have 3 ETFs. I think we're well on the way to 4. Brazil just announced its first Bitcoin ETF. These are going to start popping up all over the world. And you think about game theory for a second. If the US, in this case, if the SEC just becomes, if they just stubbornly refuse to play ball, what's going to happen? You're going to have all of these companies and all of these great, firms, and more broadly speaking, the sector is just going to relocate business-wise to countries where, they have more favorable regulations. I mentioned Canada. I mentioned Brazil. I think a lot of other countries are going to hop on board as well. So in that sense, just from a competition perspective, it's inevitable. The SEC will approve a Bitcoin ETF. I don't know why they're dragging their feet on this. Is it going to be Skybridge's ETF? Probably not. I don't think it's going to be the first, but maybe Skybridge will get in there at some point. They are a New York-based investment firm, and we'll see what happens. We'll keep on top of this application process between them and the Securities and Exchange Commission. But guys, that about wraps it up for today already. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for the latest. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. And best of luck if you choose to invest on this Monday. Have a great start to your week, everybody. Stay safe. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.